More local news. The Forsyth man you see on your screen has been indicted on multiple charges related to child exploitation. Kelly Ivey faces 17 counts, including alleged kidnapping and human trafficking of minors on the dark web. 41 NBC's Fiona King spoke with the Forsyth Police Department on ways to keep your children safe so this doesn't happen to them.
They groom them into the position and then essentially blackmail them from that point on to get what they want, out of fear of getting in trouble and of other actions and consequences happening.
In 2023, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children's tip line received 36.2 million reports of suspected child sexual exploitation online, and reports of online enticements increased by more than 300% between 2021 and 2023. Lieutenant David Asbell with the Forsyth Police Department says there are immediate signs parents will notice if your child is trying to hide something they don't want you knowing, such as change of behavior, becoming secretive, skipping school, staying out late, and sneaking out. Lieutenant David says something that you should definitely be on the lookout for is 2 cell phones.
Be aware and look for it, because that could be where the communication's coming from. Or when you get into actual child trafficking, that is actually a way they book the child out to individuals. So that second cell phone becomes very vital in understanding what's going on.
According to NCMEC, there were a total of 687 missing children cases reported in Georgia in 2023. 556 were resolved and 131 are still active. Lieutenant Asbell stresses that we need to be even more attentive to what our children are doing in today's world.
It suddenly starts getting games for PlayStations or Xboxes or anything like this, and doesn't have a job. Mom's like, where's all the games coming from? Well, my friend is giving them to me.
And that we teach our kids body boundaries.
What's appropriate for a teacher to be able to do? Can they come up and place their hand on your back and go, "You're doing really good," or and hugs and that, so they know where people should stop and what the child's comfortable with, because it's different with each child. But create those body boundaries and make sure the child's aware and will vocalize if someone breaks that boundary.
With today's technology, it's easier than ever for things to be hacked. That's why Lieutenant Asbell is emphasizing the importance of disabling the camera on computers, or at least placing a piece of tape over it to reduce the way predators can get images.
Now you got a whole myriad of ways that a stranger, just because they're on the computer and you see them 5 or 6 times on social media, they're not a friend, they're still a stranger. You have no idea who that person really is. So you just have to monitor that stranger danger.
In Forsyth, Fiona King, 41 NBC News.
Lieutenant Asbell says if you think your child has been exploited, contact your local law enforcement immediately. And for more on the indictment of Kelly Ivey, head on over to our website, 41NBC.com.